Welcome back to the Banganator podcast, brought to you by your host, Esley Banga, Season 3, Episode 13. And we talking the quarterfinals of the college football playoffs, especially Texas versus ASU or Arizona State University, and their upcoming game against Ohio State at the Cotton Bowl, which I will be at. So, with me to talk about all that is, I've only known him for a short amount of time now, but I do consider him one of my best friends, Clayton Kracey. Hey, Clayton, how you doing, bro?
What up? I'm doing great.
All right, that's
Thanks.
good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We met at SMU this season, working for we work for all their athletics, but working for football. So we've been working together, side by side. So. That's you're my wingman, really.
Good season together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When it comes to this Texas versus Arizona State game, it should have been clean game, cut and dry. Blow them out, move on. But Texas started out hot, 17-3. But then we became stagnant in the second half. Quinn Ewers had he threw for 66%. 322 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a costly interception that led to points for Arizona State. Quintravier Wisner only had 45 yards, and he was our leading rusher. Quinn Ewers was the only player to score a rushing touchdown, and Matthew Golden had 149 yards, a clutch touchdown in the second overtime to win the game, of course. And the defense, they were good in the first half, but second half, we gave up 143 rushing yards to Cam Scadaboo. Cam Scadaboo also had a 42-yard touchdown pass and 3 total touchdowns. So, what was your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, we started out hot, kind of lulled there in the middle of the game, and Texas was stressing me out, man. I could not believe it. And Burt Auburn, gotta go.
You're not that guy, pal.
No. Not a clutch kicker, missed 2 at the end of the game. Really needed those just to put it away at the end, but make it happen. Cam Scadaboo, one-man show, really, for Arizona State.
Mm-hmm.
He was the reason they stayed in the game.
Nah, for sure. And it's crazy how, Burt Auburn, like you mentioned, last year, he was good. He was pretty, he wasn't the clutchest guy, but, he was good. He wasn't missing that many kicks. This year, he's missed a lot more, especially towards the end of the season, and obviously this last game. So, damn, you got to revoke his scholarship. I'm sorry.
Texas needs to get some of that NIL money towards a kicker, a good kicker.
Nah, for real. Get somebody like Cameron Dicker over here, yeah. But yeah, I was just obviously I was surprised how our defense couldn't stop anybody. I think we gave up 18 straight points or something like that in the fourth quarter. Yeah. And I thought there was a point probably after we missed that second kick, and then at some point in the first overtime, I was like, we're going to lose this game. We're going to lose. And then, none of my SMU's going to be out, and Texas is going to be out. And I really thought that, but thankfully they pulled it together. By the way, I'm pretty sure you saw that targeting call against Michael Taft. Well, the non-targeting call I think it was one of the hottest debated things the past 2-3 days. But do you think that it was targeting?
I've seen a lot of things about it. Maybe from a technicality point, it might have been targeting. But I also think that hit on Isaiah Bond, he got launched at, head snap back. I guess the refs just wanted the kids play, and I actually like the no call.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I like it too because it obviously benefited us. And
a little biased, but I like to lay the wood.
Mm-hmm. It definitely was targeting, but yeah, you're right. That hit on
Isaiah Bond.
Okay, all right. The initial hit didn't hit his neck, but it was his forearm that hit the neck and caused him to snap back. So, that should have been called. So I guess they were just doing a little tick for tack. But yeah, it was definitely because there was a lot of biased fans online saying that it wasn't a targeting, and it definitely was targeting, but I was okay with them not calling it, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know if you can make that call at the end of the game right there to seal the deal for Arizona State, but
yeah. And then we should have never even been in that position to begin with. So yeah, that's what pissed me off. Going forward, at the Cotton Bowl, Texas versus Ohio State. Ohio State, they mollywopped Oregon 41-21 in the quarterfinals. They played great against Tennessee in the first round. So how concerned are you with Texas's performance against ASU, especially in that second half, going up against Ohio State?
Yeah, I think Ohio State has really hit their stride right here in the playoffs. Seems like an unstoppable offense, but if we play like we did against ASU, I don't know if we're going to be able to pull that one out.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's a close game, but if Ohio State's rolling and we don't back up what we do, then might come out with a loss there.
Yeah. Like, we got to play like damn near mistake free. I don't think that they'll be like just like scoring like hella touchdowns on us because our defense is that good. But if we keep throwing interceptions like Quinn Ewers has been doing sometimes, especially late this season, if we don't make our kicks, which could be the difference in the game, then yeah, we probably gonna go home. So who you choosing then?
Texas is not favored, and I'm still taking them. I'm putting money where my mouth is. I'm taking Texas still. Even if it's by 1, 7, 10, 14, I'm taking Texas.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, I don't feel the same way. I feel like those mistakes are going to keep catching up to us. I feel like Ohio State's going to win, like barely win, maybe like by a touchdown or something like that. Obviously, though, I hope I'm wrong because, I'm a diehard Texas fan. You see me repping my Quinn Ewers jersey, but we got to play damn near mistake-free football, and that's not what we've done these past few weeks. So I'm going to give credit to Ohio State and say that they win. Obviously, I hope I'm wrong, though.
Sark got to get them right at practice this week.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be at the game, so that's just going to be so badass. Where are you watching the game?
I haven't decided yet. Maybe at my house.
Mm-hmm.
Dad, smoking, grilling.
Yes, sir. Hope it's not too cold out there, though.
We got the heater.
Okay, yeah, true. The top 4 seeds, so everybody that got a first round bye, what do you think it says that they all got eliminated? Boise State, Arizona State, Oregon, and Georgia.
The 12-team playoff, it's new, so I don't think they could have perfected it right off the bat, but maybe they'll change something next year to get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Up the seeding, something like that.
I mean, I was thinking the same thing, like maybe like reseed. So you get the worst remaining seed if you're one of the upper seeds or whatever. Yeah. But something about me kind of likes this, like don't reseed and, keep it as is because you never know who could get beat. Just because you got a first round bye, just because you're seed 1 through 4, don't mean that you can't get sent home. So I like that. It keeps it more, less predictable, which I like in college football. So. There's
a lot of talk about, if the bye is good for you, you get rest, but also the team that played.
Yeah.
They keep their rhythm, something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Now we talking Dallas Cowboys. Obviously, I don't even enjoy talking Cowboys this whole entire season. But in your opinion, how disappointing has the Cowboy season been?
Pretty disappointing. I just have one word to describe the season: just very mid.
Yeah.
I usually try to stay in it, win or loss, but these past few weeks have been hard trying to watch the Cowboys when the inevitable was going to happen.
I mean, obviously the injuries to Dak, so we knew we was going to be iffy on offense, and then Micah Parsons and people like that being out. So
he's in the season. Yeah, doesn't help.
Yeah, and then it doesn't help that we winning games whenever you would hope that we would be organically losing, so that we could get a better draft pick next season. Maybe get Ashton Genty, but now that's out the window because we're going to be picking somewhere like 10 through 13.
Yeah. Not worse enough to get a good pick and not good enough to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just glad that it's over at this point. So hopefully we can pick it up next season and have a better season. That's all I got today. Thank you for joining me. I will have you on again with Coach Galindo. We need to make that happen in studio together. But Clayton, thank you. I know it was last minute. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully I'll be seeing you in the studio soon.
Yeah, for sure. So follow me on the Banganator Podcast Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube and follow me on Banganator Pod _4. Thank you and hook 'em.